Hi guys, it's Abby. Okay, so a couple days ago I posted a Snapchat story actually on my 15-minute hair and makeup routine. So I just kind of went in how I get from this, which you'll see in just a second, to just like normal face, this I guess. And I actually timed myself, it was kind of fun, and you guys requested that I do an in-depth tutorial kind of how I was applying the product, because it was kind of hard to hold the phone up, and what products I was using. So that's what we are going to be doing today. Stick around if you're interested. Just so you guys know, I focus more on my skin. I don't have a great complexion. So when I am in a super big rush, I always start with my skin first. I know a lot of beauty gurus will start with their eyes so that like fallout doesn't get under their eyes, but when I'm in a big hurry, I like to get my face done so that I know that I have time for my face. So I like to highlight and contour really quickly, and then I'll do my eyebrows and some mascara, and then I'll just like throw lip gloss on in the car. And then if I have those extra minutes, I'll go ahead and put on, you know, the eyes and the blush and everything else. So that's kind of what I am doing. I hope this is helpful for some of you. And if you have any questions or you want to know, I don't know, anything else, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, let's get started. My skin is super dry right now, so I'm going to be using the base hydrate from Makeup Forever, and I love, love, love this. I just started retin-A, so my skin's kind of going crazy. If you have oily or combination skin, you'll really like this matte foundation primer from Smashbox. So this is the Makeup Forever concealer. If I have time, I will cover any zits or blemishes that I have. If not, I'll just go straight into the foundation. This is the number 1, and it matches my skin tone. I'm using Makeup Forever. This is their Ultra HD, and I usually use Makeup Forever the Matte Velvet Plus in number 30, but my skin, like I said, is just really dry, so this just is not illuminating me very well, and this stuff is like a dream. So I'm applying 2 to 3 pumps of this makeup with my Sigma Flat Kabuki, and I'm just using circular motions and buffing it really well into the skin. I also really love my beauty blender. I just don't have a water source near my vanity, so I usually reach for the brush instead. Once the foundation is on, I like to do a little bit of highlighting and contouring. So these are the Smashbox contour sticks, and I'm obsessed with them. You're just going to take the darkest color and chisel out a line right below your cheekbones, and then on your forehead, just to make your forehead look a little bit smaller. And then we're also going to contour the nose, and just 2 straight lines down your nose. You want to be careful that you don't get this too dark, or it can look very overdone quickly, but just 2 lines right down the sides of your nose. To blend this all out, I'm using the angled kabuki brush from Sigma, and you really want to push all the product and color up towards your temples and your cheeks, and make sure that, you know, there's obviously no harsh line, and then blend all the product on your forehead sort of into your hairline. I just love contouring. I feel like it adds subtle definition and enhances your facial structure. It can also really slim down your face and hide areas that you're a little bit self-conscious of. So if you have a larger forehead, you know, anywhere that you add those darker areas, it sort of hides it. So like, I always feel like I have a huge nose, so I like to contour my nose, and it just makes it look thinner. And then this brush that I'm using to blend out the contour on the nose, this is the 3D HD Precision brush from Sigma, and I seriously love it. It just gives you really good control over those areas where you need it to be a little bit more detailed. And then I always like to use my finger to just make sure everything is blended really well. For my eyebrows, I'm just using, obviously, an angled eyebrow brush, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe. I just like to follow my natural eyebrow lines, and I try to make a gradient effect where it's lighter on the end near my nose, and then it grows darker as it moves on down. Next up is the eyeshadow primer. This is Urban Decay's Primer Potion. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's new for me. I prefer MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. That's what I usually use. Anyway, you'll just put this all over the lids, and this is just going to make your eyeshadow stay on longer. It's also going to help with any creasing, and it's also going to help the colors to show up better. For today's eyes, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is the one in my Sephora haul that I talked about, and I love it. I'm using the MAC 275 brush to put on most of my eyeshadow. The
The first color that I'm going to use is the Marzipan color. It's very similar to Kitten from Stila, and I'm just going to pack that all over the lid and in the tear duct. The next color is White Chocolate, and this one's going to go just right underneath the eyebrows. Next up is the Milk Chocolate color, and this is a really good transition color, so I'm just doing it on the crease. And now I'm swapping brushes. This is the Sephora number 19 brush, and I'm going to mix it with Hot Chocolate and Cherry Cordial and buff them into my crease. Now I'm just going to line the upper lids. I'm using the Sigma Gel Eyeliner. This is the Stunningly Ladylike color, and I'm using a flat gel eyeliner brush. And I'm only lining the upper lids. I'm not doing anything to the bottom because I really want this to look kind of fresh and dewy, and I feel like it opens up the eye when you leave the bottom lash line alone.
This is my favorite concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I get it in light vanilla. And I do a shade lighter than my actual skin tone because I'm using it as a highlight. If I was using it as an actual concealer, I would try to match my skin tone.
I'm just going to draw an upside down triangle underneath my eyes. I'm going to put some on my forehead, the center of my nose, on my chin, and near my jawline. And then I'm going to be using the Perfecting Concealer brush from Sephora to just blend it in right under the eyes. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. And then I'm using the Tapered Kabuki brush from Sigma. You want to tap the product in, so you don't want to drag your brush, just tap it in back and forth so that it doesn't settle into any of those creases under your eyes. And then just go ahead and blend everything else in.
I got this over the holidays in like a little makeup bag, so I don't know if they sell this individually, but this is Pampered from Tarte. I'm going to be using the Soar lip liner from MAC and then lustering. This is such a pretty pink. It kind of goes on a tiny bit sheer. Anyway, it's gorgeous. Going to be using Lash Domination from Bare Minerals. I love this stuff so much.
Next, I'm going to take the Champagne color from the Chocolate Bar palette and highlight right above the cheekbone. To finish it all off and pull it all together, I'm going to be using the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D, and this is amazing! Because I've used so many creams, it's really important to set the makeup with powder so that it doesn't move all over the place. So the tapered end I use to blend in all the light highlight colors, and then the angled end I use to enhance the contour that we did earlier.
Okay, and here it is. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys want to see more makeup videos, leave me a comment below or just like this video and subscribe. And I hope to see you next week. Okay, bye! I'm timing myself. I'm giving myself 15 minutes to get ready. See if I can do it. Starting now. Okay, now I'm going to brush my hair, and all I'm going to be using is hairspray and this finishing oil and a brush. It's so knotted. I can't even brush through it. Oh, those baby hairs. They're killing me. I lied. It's too dirty. I have to spray this in. Okay, so I just sprayed it in the roots, and I waited a couple minutes. Not minutes. I don't have minutes. Only have seconds. And now I'm just brushing it through so it soaks up the oils. Where the magic happens. Okay, this is before the oil, can you see? After the oil. So I just kind of revived those curls, and now I'm going to just spray hairspray in it. Hard to do this holding the phone, but I just kind of spray it, and then I sort of brush my fingers through it, and at the same time kind of scrunch it up, and that helps kind of revive those curls a little bit. I need to be covering my face! You're lucky, I love you guys. So I just kind of like smooth it, and then also fluff it. You know what I'm saying? Skin still feels super dry, so I'm going to use this hydrating cream. It's seriously amazing. This, the retin-A is killing me. It's like all dry. Okay, I'm going to use this primer. I'm going to use this foundation. I'm going to use this blush. I'm going to use our brows. I think that's all I'm going to use. And then my palettes. Done. For scary face, blotchy skin, redness. It's getting better though with that face stuff. I will say I like it. Okay, I'm on the clock, people. I gotta hurry. I'm just stippling on the foundation super quickly because I don't have very much time. Highlighting and contouring using the Smashbox contour stick, the NARS, one shade lighter than my concealer, and the highlighter stick from Smashbox. And now, time to blend. I should be using a brush. I don't have time for that right now. Because I'm also snappy. Okay, this is as far as I got. It's 1:23, it's been 15 minutes, but I think I deserve an extra couple minutes because I've been snapping the whole time. Yeah, am done. 15 minutes. I think I need to like blend a little bit more on my nose. Proof you can do it though. Proof you can do it. I feel like filters make you look 1,000 times better. There she goes. There she goes.